Nathan Zegura here with another training camp edition of the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals. It was day 3 of the Browns 2021 training camp here at the Cross Country Mortgage campus in Berea, but it was a special day. Today, the first that the fans, the best in all of professional sports, were able to gather here and see this Browns team at training camp for the first time since 2019. And it was great to see all the fans, and more importantly, to hear the fans. They were loud and they had a great time, really bringing some energy to what I thought was the most crisp and the most intense practice of the early training camp period. Today was the first time the Browns would go 11 on 11 at full speed. Of course, the pads don't come on until next Tuesday, but today we got to see some actual football, or the closest thing we get to see, as this team still kind of acclimates to training camp before getting the pads on early next week. And when it started, that first active 11 on 11 period, I'd say the defense really got the better of things. Jadeveon Clowney, Myles Garrett in the backfield repeatedly, and the offense really couldn't get into a rhythm for the first time in the early stages of this camp. But then in the 7-on-7 drills, Baker Mayfield started to get into that groove that we have seen. Total command of the offense, and it would continue for the rest of practice. In the 7-on-7, he found Donovan Peoples-Jones uncovered on a deep flag for a huge play. But the defense would also have a moment in 7-on-7s. A.J. Green tipping away a pass. It would be intercepted by Elijah Lee, who ran it back, a pick six, and the first interception for this defense in the camp. As they got back to the 11 on 11 work, Baker really started to lock in, and Alexander Hollins was one of his favorite targets. The Browns used a lot of their play action bootleg game, and on one particular play, Baker bootlegged out to the left, threw it back to the right to Hollins for a big play. Hollins would also haul in another big pass from Case Keenum in the 11 on 11 period. Now, Jamarcus Bradley had a nice day as well. The youngster, who, remember, had to step in as a starter for the Browns in that game against the Jets last year, he had a deep cross where Baker Mayfield threw the absolute best ball of the day. The window was about as big as a football, and he fit it right in there to Bradley, who made a nice catch and then got up the sideline for a big game. Baker to Austin Hooper off of play action. That's something we're used to seeing out here at the Cross Country Mortgage campus. We saw a lot of it today as well. Now, it wasn't all offense, although Anthony Schwartz, again, that deep cross off the play action, he had another nice catch as well. And you see his speed, especially when he's moving vertically or horizontally. That rookie's going to add a real nice dimension to this offense. But as I said, it wasn't all about the offense today. That defense had that great early start in the 11 on 11s. You get the A.J. Green tip to lead to an interception, and A.J. Green also got his hands on another football today. He was everywhere. Remember, he was the highest paid undrafted free agent a year ago in the National Football League, and really seems to be making strides here in his second year in this defense. And young defensive end Curtis Weaver trying to fight his way onto the roster, and I'm sure that name is familiar to those of you who listen to Cleveland Browns Dailies. We've talked about him a lot. Really transformed his body after missing his whole rookie year due to a foot injury. Weaver's in great shape, and today he was in the backfield quite a bit. Some nice moves, even earning praise from Malik Jackson. You heard, "Attaboy, Weave, way to get it done," to the former Mountain West Conference all-time sack leader. So some young guys on defense stepping up. Some other notes for you here today. Tack McKinley, who was making plays early in camp, walked into the building with the trainers, as did Ronnie Harrison. We'll have updates for you at clevelandbrowns.com and, of course, the Browns mobile app. Today was special. Today it felt real, and you saw it. The offense, Baker Mayfield continuing to look sharp. The defense making some plays, coming along nicely for Joe Woods. And again, we will have tomorrow right here at the Cross Country Mortgage campus in Berea. Also tomorrow, the first Browns live training camp. Myself and Ken Carmen will bring those of you who don't get to be here with us. You're going to feel like you are. We're going to bring you right into the action, so be on the lookout for that tomorrow across all of our social media channels. It is going to be a lot of fun. For the latest on your Browns, keep it tuned to cleanbrowns.com, the Browns mobile app, and of course our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Browns. This has been a training camp edition of the 2-Minute Drill from the Cross Country Mortgage campus in Berea. And as always, it's brought to you by University Hospitals.